Hello, dear students. We have completed 2 chapter hours through the video lectures. Today we will start our third chapter, that is fiber to fabrics. Okay, what is fiber? First thing, what is fiber if you discuss? So fiber are long, thread like flexible. These are property of fibers, that they are long, thread-like, flexible and strong thing is known as fiber particle. Okay, or material, strong materials you can say, thread-like. Okay, these are fibers. Fibers are used to make fabrics. Fabrics are commonly known as cloths. Fabrics are commonly known as cloths. So your chapter name particularly fiber and to fabrics. So fibers are long thread like things. Okay, flexible. Different type of fibers we will discuss it now. Okay, today. But what is fabrics? Fabrics are made from fibers, and different type of fabrics we use according to our climatic conditions. Like in summers we use cotton cloths particularly. Okay, in winter season woolen clothes are preferred. In rainy seasons also the different type of raincoat material. So different clothes are type of fabrics are needed, and different type of fabrics are made from different kinds of fibers. Okay, so we understand now the meaning of fiber and fabrics. Fibers are used to make fabrics, that is our cloths. Okay, now what are different kind of fibers that we have to discuss today? That fibers, according to from where we are getting, they are divided mainly into 3 types. This diagram you will see in your books. Okay, here they will write natural fiber. Here they are writing synthetic fiber and mixed fiber. Okay, synthetic fiber example particularly are nylon is the example, terylene. These are some synthetic fiber, mean to say made by humans completely. Natural fiber you get from nature. Either you get them from plants or from animals. Okay, from plants like cotton, jute. These are particularly some example of fibers we get from plants. From animals we will get wool, silk. These different type of fibers we will get from the animals particularly. Mixed fibers are made by humans by mixing some things into these natural fibers like terry silk. Okay, terry silk, terry wool, terry silk and terry wool. These are example of some mixed fibers. Okay, now let's discuss the first one, that is natural fiber. Okay, natural fiber particularly, the fiber that we are getting from either plants or animals. Those fibers are known as your natural fibers. For example, again cotton, jute, hemp, flax. These are some different examples which you get these kind of fiber from different kind of plants. Okay, if you talk about the animals, so wool particularly you get from goats, sheep. These are the example particularly from where we get this particularly wool. Wool is also obtained from the hairs of rabbits, camels, okay, from the hairs of rabbits, camels. From here also we extract wool particularly. If you talk about silk, that is another natural fiber, okay, that we will get from the cocoon prepared by the silkworm. Okay, silkworm is a kind of worm particularly which produce silk. He made cocoons, and from that cocoon we extract silk particularly. Okay, so this is the definition first, that the natural fiber, the fibers which we get from plants and animals are known as natural fiber. Two types, particularly examples you must know: cotton, jute, and as well as for the animals, wool and silk, and how, from where you are getting these things. Next thing, why we are discussing natural fiber, what are the good qualities of fibers? So you can say advantages of natural fibers, why we are using these ones. So there are some important reasons to use them. Good reasons: what they, or you can say they absorb large amount of water, or you can say sweat. Mean to say, you know that in cotton cloth summer season we are using cotton clothes. Why we are using? Because they are easy absorbing sweat in large quantity, and if we are using natural wool, that will absorb more amount of water, so that will help in feeling coolness to us. Okay, next, they allow air to pass through them easily, Okay, next, they are biodegradable. Mean to say, easily get converted into different forms in sand. So that's why they are biodegradable, so they do not affect atmosphere, or you can say environment. Okay, they do not produce any hazardous or harmful effects on environment. So these are some important advantages of natural fiber we are using. Absorbs lot of water, allow air pass through them easily, and easily biodegradable. But there are some disadvantages also. Disadvantages. What? That if ordinary washing, if you are doing ordinary washing, led into crease particularly. Mean to say, they get squeezed, okay, and shrink particularly. Crease occur due to shrinking. Okay. Next, natural fiber is expensive. Mean to say, they are not easy to available for all persons. That's why we mixed them with some certain substances to make them less expensive, so that everybody can avail that cloth or fabrics. Okay. Second thing, they do not dry easily. They do not dry rapidly, or you can say also easily. First, when they get wet, then they will not get easily dry. And one more which is quite bad thing about the natural fiber, that they easily get attacked by moths and molds. Means they get the microorganisms particularly, they will easily get eaten them on natural fiber. Natural fiber are more attractive towards those moths. Moths are more easily attack those particular things. Okay. So today we study about the fiber types, and out of those type, one type we have completed, that is your natural fiber. Okay, dear. So today, first thing what you will do, read the topic on first page. Okay. Second thing, make important notes in fair notebook. Okay, so this is your particular homework for today, dear. Thank you.